I know we're always talking about Hongdae boy this, Hongdae boy that, but you know who the real unsung heroes are of Hongdae? The Hongdae girls. I'm not talking about like the 힙한 여자들, you know, the Korean girls that you'll see in Hongdae. I'm talking about these are gonna be the girls that are like, they don't really care about K-pop that much. If they do, they probably like Stray Kids or A.chi or something. They're in Korea on vacation, or they're a model in Korea on their 1-year E6 visa. That's me. But you'll often find them at the clubs. These girls are the objects of desire of the Hongdae boys. They are the muses of the Hongdae boys. There's also the fancy variation of them that will only go to apgujeong. I like to call them the apgujeong angels. You'll also find them on TikTok Live doing matches with some of the hot Korean boys on TikTok Live. The girls will usually speak little to no Korean, whereas the boys will probably speak little to no English, and it'll just be back and forth, like level 1 entry-level English. And honestly, those are the girls that are the inspiration for this video today. They are my icons, because it might sound like I'm making fun of them in this video, but one, they always have the cuntiest makeup. I'd like to say it's like almost like a mix between Asian beauty and like Western beauty, you know, very simple, like just a lash and like a lip. Sometimes they'll include like a cute little egg style. And two, at the end of the day, who's the one probably getting the dick? They are, girl, they are. They are out there getting that oppa gochu. Meanwhile, I'm here getting no gochu. But yeah, this is my love letter to you girls. Yeah. So first, I'm going to do concealer because she's a man, Maury. She's a man, Maury. Because these girls have the most flawless motherfucking skin. These goddamn flower nose concealers are so good. They have like a bit of almost like grip to them. They're not super dry, but they're obviously not greasy either. They don't feel cheap. I wish they made more fucking colors though. This is the deeper palette. Oh, hold on, I forgot to put primer, because if there's one thing about these Hongdae girls, they got nice fucking skin. Or, you know, they might have a few breakouts from the late nights of partying. But more often than not, they'll have the really nice poreless skin girl, which, you know, the dark lighting in these clubs also helps a lot. But I'm gonna use this Orange Skin Delete. It's a primer that, I don't know, a few Korean YouTubers would talk about it. To me, this is so old school, like 2015, like pore primer. And it really is blurring, but for me, because I have dehydrated skin, these pore primers tend to look a little bit dry on me if my skincare was not giving. Let me put it on one side. This one has a little bit of a green tint to it, so it's supposedly, allegedly, it's supposed to help with redness. And, you know, it feels like a typical like smoothing pore primer from like, you know, Benefit Professional, you know. Here's no primer, and here's with primer. Yeah, I have to be careful with these because they're so slippery, and so sometimes foundation kind of just slips and slides off of them if you put too much. Oh, before I move on, I should probably trim my eyebrows. Oh my god, there's something brushing on my leg. It freaked me out. It's the wig I'm about to wear later. Now, they always got the sharp-ass, like, Mano style. Oh, you can say either Mano or you can say, like, the 2015 K-Beauty eyebrow, right? Very just 일자, straight. A good guide is just kind of follow where your front brow is. Of course, if your front brow really grows down here, you might want to cut off a little bit as well, but mine tends to be just right here. And so you kind of want the rest of the eyebrow to follow that. My brow hair grows a little bit longer, so this hair here is going to kind of cover this area. So a lot of people like get confused, and so they start, I don't know. It's a combination of shaving and trimming. You have to trim the actual hair as well. Not this full ass brow tutorial, girl. So I like to brush down. Usually this hair will go downwards, so you want to brush down, and whatever hair is outside the shape, then you trim that off. So the shape just looks a lot more straight. These are Tweezerman eyebrow scissors, and these are like the best eyebrow scissors I've ever used. I've had this for so many years, and this shit cuts so well. My brows don't grow the same on both sides, obviously. They're different. They're sisters, not twins. This eyebrow goes down a little bit more, so I really have to go in under there to trim off this bottom part to really get that straight illusion. Yeah, I do have one of these mirrors, these Real Me mirrors, that shows you what you look like, how people see you. Girl, this shit has traumatized a lot of my friends. The more you look at it, the more you get used to seeing your face. So for me, even because I film with a monitor on my videos, and so I can see what I look like IRL, so I'm used to it. But it really helps with doing your eyebrows. You can see whether it's even or not, I hope. To be honest, this would have been best to do right after my skincare when my skin is still a little bit moist. If you have quite sensitive skin, I would do it then, or put some cream around your eyebrows first, because using a razor around your brows can be a little bit traumatizing for the skin. So getting here. I would shave this part off too, but I really don't want to, you know, shave it off just for a fucking video. But you get the idea. Now for base makeup, I don't know what it is. On the rare occasion that I have seen these girls pull out a cushion to do, you know, sujong, it's always Clio. They love a Clio cushion. I do not have any Clio cushions with me right now, so I'm just gonna use this Fwee one. Cushion Egg Fit, because it's matte. And usually I feel like a lot of them will do like a matte sort of look. And they've got it everywhere, girl. They put it everywhere. The skin's gotta look flawless, bitch. Especially around the eyes. All the way up to right here, right up to that fucking lash line, girl. Put it in your goddamn waterline. The skin is flawless. I often see like little to no dimension. The face is often just one color. So, oh my God, that is not the right color. Girl, that is giving 2015 K-beauty, girl. This is my Etude House BB cream. Yeah. Gotta put something on the neck, girl. This color match is not it. Jokes aside though, that cushion is really fucking nice. They said this to me in PR, and I've been trying it, so. I'm 100% a liquid foundation girly, hands down, but cushion-wise, this, and it's very similar to the Tier AI cushion in terms of the way it blurs the skin. Girl. I'm trying to make like a humorous video, but my beauty YouTuber instinct just want to kick in. Cushion is not enough. They gotta have a concealer. They gotta have a concealer. Like I said, it's like a mix between, you know, Asian beauty techniques and like Western. So they'll be doing this moment. Yo, I never do this. This feels so alien to me. Let's highlight the middle too. Let's highlight the middle, girl. Also get some on the eyes, girl, get some on the eyes. The girls never put eyeshadow on, but they've always got a flawless, like, hold up, I forgot about my lenses, girl. That's so important, we gotta get the lenses. Now, the ideal lenses I would have had for this video would be really large, really dark, almost black lenses. Whether it's via lenses or whether it's their natural eye, the girlies always got those nice big doe-like eyes. I'm gonna use these Hapa Kristin ones. I don't know if these are gonna give the right vibe, but I got them at the Hapa Kristin event. My Hapa Kristin. My Hapa Kristin. The color is a little bit lighter than I want, but the size it's like a 14.2 millimeter, which is kind of what I want. Ideally, it would have been bigger, but I'm serious about this video. I'm serious. I gotta do the girls proud, girl. I gotta do the girls proud. Now, like I said, they usually have matte skin, so I'm gonna go in with my powder. I will say, if you're gonna be partying out all night, this Numbuzin skincare powder, your makeup will not go anywhere. You don't need to touch up, girl. It could be because I have more dehydrated skin, but girl, the way this shit like locks my pussy in, bitch. My shit ain't go nowhere. Although, if you're planning on taking flash photos up in the club, I probably wouldn't use it because it does give a little flashback. Which, if you're pale, I guess it wouldn't matter that much. Because usually, people with very, very, very pale skin, their face is actually almost a little bit darker than their neck. So I guess if there was a flashback, I guess it wouldn't matter too much, but obviously, that is not the case for me. Like I said before though, you can definitely use a brush to dust off any excess. That flashback really comes from any excess powder sitting on the skin. You don't want any powder to sit in. Yeah. Uh-oh, the sun's coming out, so it's really bright, sorry. For contour eyebrows, it can go either way. They either have it or they don't. If they do though, I do feel like it's kind of giving Ariana on her Wicked press tour. Very like cute button nose type vibes. Gotta have that little cut across here. Okay, and then a little bit of highlighter. Yeah, and then for our brows, like I said, it's very much just the straight eyebrow. Make it kind of long. Even though this video is just for fun, we gotta do it right, or we gotta do it right. A lot of the concentration of pigment should be at the end, so that the front will have a little bit of gradation and it'll be more natural. Use concealer if you need to, girl. Sharpen that shit up. Straight up though, this literally just looks like my makeup I used to do back in the day. Girl is giving Pinky Paradise, Geo Lens Medical. With my old Zang eyebrows, Color be surprised though when I realize people actually seriously use the hashtag Orjang, like on social media. I'm like, oh my God, I was there for that. Do you guys see the vision? Do you see the vision? Now, to be honest, after this, it's pretty much just eye makeup and lip makeup. I barely see, it could be like the lighting or like the camera quality from their TikTok lives that I don't really see blush. For the eyes though, girl, before they come to Korea, they always gotta do their lashes. They gotta get their lash extensions before they make that trip to Seoul. So I'm gonna use these lashes. Because for the eye makeup, a lot of it is very much like sultry vibes, I feel like. So it's very like this, oh my God. Yeah, we're already getting there, bitch. This is it, girl. This is really it. Now, as we know, I don't really party in Hongdae at all. I'm an Itaewon baddie, so I tend to hang out in Itaewon if I do go out. Also, because I live in Itaewon, so it's much easier to get there and go home when I'm... Because for me, girl, I'm the type that will straight up... I think this is like an ISTP characteristic where if we're really not feeling it or we're done social energy-wise, we just get up and fucking leave. And girl, that is me. And so if I'm in Itaewon, it's easy for me to just walk home. Maybe that's why my friends don't ask me to hang out. I know this feels a little appropriative, but I have very hooded lids. So when I do lashes, if I just do like the typical Doyen lash or whatever, it's very round. And that's not the look for today, girl. That's not the look. But yeah, the one time I did hang out in Hongdae with my friend, he was like, "Ya, Eddie, 오랜만에 소주 먹자." I drink beer. I'm more of a beer person. If I have to get drunk, I'll take a tequila shot or whatever. But I do not like soju. I really don't like soju. But I was like, you know what? Also because I had a really big crush on this guy at the time. So I was like, yeah, let's do soju. So we went, had soju. Girl, am I not embarrassed? Bitch, I was fucking stumbling. Oh my God. I believe it was the same street that you'll find like mongs and all that. But there was like a second floor club. I was there. I was done. I believe I met some subscribers and basically saw me like being a hot fucking mess. I literally stumbled out of the club. Girl, I threw up. Not even like getting to... I threw up on the staircase outside the club. The security guard had to be like, "안 돼, 안 돼!" Girl. Anyway, I'm just gonna do 3 on each side because, yeah. Now, like I said, I don't really see eyeshadow. If I do, maybe it's a little bit of something in the crease. But 이거 뭐 너무 안 하면은 my mid face looks so long, so I'm at least gonna do the 애교살. Because like I said, there's some that do the 애교살, there's some that don't. Oh, girl, this is kind of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, also eyeliner. They do. More so than the eyeshadow, they'll often have eyeliner. It's usually a sharp-ass motherfucking wing, girl. I notice it's either a really cunty, like, cat wing, which I cannot do because of my eye shape, or it's a cute little baby wing. I'm gonna do the baby wing. I'm just gonna use eyeshadow because a liquid liner, girl, honestly, they are the true heroes because they are the ones that know how to do eyeliner, girl. They know how to do eyeliner. And to be fair, I don't really need to do this wing liner because these lashes give that effect already, but just to fill out that runtime. Fill out that runtime, girl. I'll also see like a nice little inner corner moment. You know who's been doing it for me these days? There's 2 baddies that have been on my radar lately, and it's, you know, those live streamers from China or Vietnam, like strong ass Doyen makeup with like the beautiful wigs or like the really spiky hair for the guys in their suits, whereas the girls are always fully decked out in like the most gorgeous like dresses. For the girls, it's... I love it. And for the guys, it's that rain song, the dun 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 dun. I'm like obsessed with all of them right now. Oh my God, you guys, not gonna lie, I'm kind of obsessed. It's just giving me like, I keep referring to 2013, 14, 15, but it's really giving me that. 안녕하세요. Except not, because I feel like a lot of them don't really bother trying to learn Korean. Look, as much as I love them, as iconic as they are, some of them really be like, oh, whatever, they're gonna want me anyway. They don't try to learn Korean. You know what? It's fine. Because if the man wants her, he'll do whatever it takes to, with his broken English, right? His open-minded English. And that is it for the eyes. Can you believe I've only done all of it? I've only done this much. It's already been 45 minutes. Jesus. Okay, for the lips. It's always one of 2 things I've noticed. It's always one of 2 things. Either a really juicy, bright cherry red lip. I don't know, peri-pera. I see peri-pera a lot. Or it's a bit more Western, where they've got like the lip liner, very Sabrina Carpenter, but lip liner and a nice like nudie gloss. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Now, honestly, I don't have any lip liners in the exact tone that I'm thinking, like a kind of like muted brown. This is the closest thing I have. You know what also reminds me of? It's very like e-girl, I feel like sometimes. Like, see, it's a little bit too pink, I think. For the look I want, I wish there's more brown, but I'll just hope so. For me, I like to create a cupid's bow because I don't really have one. But for this look, they often do like the whole like, just completely ignoring the cupid's bow and just rounding this part off. I fucking love it. Do a little lip gradation moment. Okay, okay, oh. It's giving brats. Yeah. Oh my God, have you guys been getting that winks? We are the winks. It's kind of cunty, but also they really did the one Asian character, they really gave her literally the worst fucking wig I've ever seen in my life. I can only imagine what was going through her head when they were in the dressing room and they were like, all right, here's your wig. And they literally put a fucking helmet on her. Like a goddamn like Knights of the Round Table looking ass helmet. Girl, open your eyes, open your mind. We are the winks. Yeah, gotta blend this lip liner out. On the real though, when it comes to lip liner, I see a lot of people do lip liner first to get their lip shape, you know, and then do their color in the middle. But for me, I do it the opposite way. I do the main color first and then the lip liner. And the reason I do that is because once you have your like main lip color on, you kind of just slap it on. I use a lip pencil almost like in a corrective way, kind of blend the edge and kind of fix anything I need to, like even out my lip shape and all that. And I feel like that's way faster because if you like, you know, you do your base and then like you put powder and then you're gonna do your lip makeup, right? If you're starting with the pencil, sometimes it just takes much longer because you're sitting there trying to map out the shape of your lips. That's why out of everything I've done so far on my face, this took the longest. But if you are the type that does like the more Western style of like, you know, the darker lip liner and then like the lighter center, then yeah, it would make more sense for you to do the lip liner first. And then like I said, some kind of lip tint, or in this case, I'm gonna be using a gloss from Laneige. My manager was like raving about this. Oh girl. This is one of Laneige's more recent releases, the Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. It's supposed to be like, oh, donuts, glazed donuts, but I fucking hate this applicator. It's so bad. And if you have thinner lips, girl, this shit it's too much, so you gotta squeeze it out and use a lip brush or something, but I prefer just like a typical slanted applicator. I don't know what they'd be doing with this fucking donut shit. Yeah, do I need a little bit of mascara? I feel like I need some mascara. Let's do a little bit of Maybelline. Unless they already have naturally long curly lashes, I don't notice much lash curl. It's usually just straight lashes with mascara on them. So I'm just gonna leave it, also because I'm not trying to go for a round eye look. I want a snatched look. Yeah. Okay, let's do the wig, girl. Oh. Girl, the model on these wig cap things is diabolical, girl. She looks like she has a secret. Yeah. That's the front image. Meanwhile, the little instructions on the back has this cute little anime girl. Talk about clashing aesthetics. Open your mind, open your eyes. We are the winks. Yeah, that should be the Hongdae Girl anthem. Girl, it's fucking hot in my room right now, girl. It's supposed to be fall. The weather was getting so good, but this room is facing the side where the sun comes up during the day, so it gets hot, girl. I also feel like this is kind of the makeup that the Latina girls be doing, right? 아니야? 약간 비슷하지 않아? 그런 느낌 있지 않아? Now, from what I've noticed, they tend to not have bangs, but this wig, I don't have any other wig on me right now. Girl, I don't do bunny and cherry anymore, so I haven't had a need to buy wigs. Because usually it's just... I'm just like fucking Sadako. I can't do it. Like, do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? No? Okay. My hair is getting fucking stuck in my gloss, girl. I don't know how y'all do this. My hair. Like, it's my actual hair. Don't do it, Hajima. That song is so good. I saw recently BM from Card made his own version, and it reminded me so much of when, what's that one song? Drop topper. And then Jay Park made his own version and it became so popular. I mean, the song was already super popular, but later on, because of Jay Park's version, it became so popular that people thought that it was literally Jay Park's song originally. Girl, I'm assuming the original artist gets some kind of like, you know, credit or royalties, but I don't know how I'd feel about that. Knowing my song blew up and then this more popular artist made their own version of it, and then people don't even know it's my song anymore. They just think it's the other artist's song. I don't know how I feel about that. What is my fucking forehead? I hate my forehead. I look like a fucking Neanderthal, bitch. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's pretty much it. That's the look. Oh. Now what will complete this is I don't have any fucking normal soju-chan here at my house. I have this Bucky's shot glass that I got from a cute little subscriber of mine from Texas. Love you, girl. And then I got my free bottle of, okay, here's the thing when it comes to alcohol. Oftentimes these girls will know the club owner maybe, and then they can go in there and get free drinks. So they will give them the cheapest alcohol. I'm talking about like lemon drops, like 2% alcohol, like juice basically. I got this from my friend. Because my friend, if you are ever in Itaewon and you're looking for a, I don't know, they all fucking play the same music to be honest. But if you want something more Latin, more like people are actually partying and dancing, having a good time, Agave Soul, Eugene, shout out to Eugene, the guy with like the hot guy with all the tattoos and all that. Oh, definitely hit that up. It's really fun. The one thing that really pisses me off about that club though is the fucking line or lack thereof at the bar, girl. Because you have people trying to get their drinks, but there's no actual line because of the way the bar is set up. But then you have people that are like friends with the bartender, so they'll just cut the whole line and go around the counter and be like, hey, can you give us one? And so one time I was literally standing there for nearly 25 minutes just trying to order one fucking drink, even though I was right at the counter. Because people kept fucking cutting. I'm too nice. I don't want to be like, get the fuck out of my way, bitch. Although I did one time I got so frustrated. I was like, this guy tried to cut me. And I was like, nope, the line's fucking back over there. It was one of those like, it was like a crypto week or something. And so, girl, the way he was like, there's no line, bro. I'm like, I've been here. And he was like, whoa, bro, chill, bro, chill, bro, chill, bro. How about I chill in your fucking face, bitch? Also, he was kind of cute, so. Such a fucking whore. Anyway, also, if it's free shots, girl, agave, you are guilty of this. If it's a free shot, you know, sometimes you get free drinks with your, when you enter. Girl, the cup is literally like this big. This is the shot glass. They said, the liquid, this is how much alcohol you get. They said, here's your shot, your free shot. Cheers to the Hongdae Girls. In Cat's Eye song, Mean Girls, they should have included a Hongdae Girls line. That would have been fucking iconic. Yep. I'm not drinking that. I don't really like tequila. Unfortunately, the base that we're working with is not that pretty. In my normal everyday self, I often get the feeling that like, I'm more feminine for a boy. But then I put some foundation, a lash, and a wig on. And I'm like, oh, I'm just a man in a wig. So the base that we're working with is not really giving. But hopefully, if any of the Hongdae girls are watching, this is a shout out to you, mama. And honestly, some of my subscribers, they do have this look, which they're always killing it, girl. It's always really nice, I've noticed, you know, unless they say hi to me and they talk shit behind my back, but I don't know, really? He fucking looks like that in person? Glad I fucking blame them, huh? So shout out to you, girlies. Love you. Oh, it's kind of giving Selena. Oh.
Don't do it, Hajima. Don't go, Gajima. Don't look, Bojima. Don't listen to Jima. Don't laugh with Jima. Don't forget it, Jima.
Girl, it's giving Temu Sophia. It's always the same fucking music, I swear to God. It's like... Girl, it's fucking hot. I'm gonna take this wig off. Bye! Opa! God, my neck is so fucking long, bro. I got that fucking giraffe neck, bitch. I look like the new Kasu killer in Dead by Daylight.